The truth shall set you free. Jesus Christ, Gospel of John, chapter 8, verse 32. Lucifer. In Christian tradition, Lucifer represents the fallen angel. An angel who rebelled against God, was expelled from paradise, to eventually become Satan, the arch-enemy of God and of humankind. This story is well known, and Lucifer is probably one of the most famous and studied figures in the Holy Bible, and even beyond. Christians, Jews, Muslims, atheists, agnostics, there's wide awareness of this character. But where does this tradition come from? What is its origin? This is what we're just about to examine. The word Lucifer appears only once in the Bible, in the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Nonetheless, this verse doesn't refer to any angel, but to the king of Babylon, as we can see if we go back in the text to verse 4 and on. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? If we go to the original Hebrew text, the word that we find is Halel. In Hebrew, Halel is a common noun, and it was translated into Latin as Lucifer. Yet, the original Hebrew noun simply means morning star. And what is morning star? This is actually a byword for the planet Venus. Because of its proximity to the sun, Venus can always be found near the sun in the sky. However, bright sunlight will stop you from seeing Venus, except early in the morning and at dusk, when the sunlight is but a haze on the horizon. Then, as it's in on the horizon right before the sun rises, or before it sets, Venus is called the morning star or the evening star. Primitive peoples also referred to Venus in a figurative manner as the herald of the sun or the light bringer. The term Halel or Lucifer is very different from that which we know as angel, Malach in Hebrew, let alone fallen angel. Furthermore, as we've seen, Lucifer is used as a metaphor for the king of Babylon. So, is Lucifer an angel or a fallen angel? The answer is no. But then, on one of the books of the Bible, a curious thing happens. Let's go to John's Revelation. As it turns out, the prophet uses the exact same metaphor for Jesus Christ. Revelation 22:16. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. Let's say that again. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright Lucifer. So, Is Jesus Lucifer? The answer, if we look at the original meaning of the word, is yes, Jesus is Lucifer. However, from this reference to Lucifer on the book of Isaiah, from Christian tradition, and from the arts, there would start to develop a link between Lucifer and Satan. John Milton's Paradise Lost equals Lucifer with Satan and has him as the Prince of Hell. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven, as Milton would have Lucifer say. Yet, despite his very bad name, there are some people out there revering Lucifer. This following is known as Luciferianism. But rather than being a religion in the traditional sense, Luciferianism constitutes a philosophy of life based on the original meaning of the word Lucifer, herald of the sun, or light bringer. This conception of Lucifer has a parallel in Greek mythology. The Titan Prometheus, who stole the fire from the gods to give it to mankind, thus bringing light and warmth in the cold and black. As a punishment, Zeus would chain Prometheus to the Caucasus Mountains, where he was subject to eternal torture. For a giant eagle could fly down to him to eat his liver. Being immortal, Prometheus' liver would regenerate, so the eagle would return and eat from it again. That was the punishment for bringing light to humans. In general terms, Luciferian philosophy is usually based upon enlightenment, learning, personal growth, in contrast with the obscurantism of religious superstition, as crudely expressed in the very Bible. That you may learn by us not to go beyond what is written. As we can see then, the Bible encourages ignorance, while Luciferianism endorses learning as a means of personal growth, as a way of bringing light and freedom. But going back to Lucifer himself, as we've seen, the attempt to portray Lucifer as either the devil or the arch enemy of humanity or Satan is absolute rubbish and only the result of religious ignorance.